banner. The Steelers are ready to kick it away. They won the toss and deferred, and we are just about ready for football here in the Division I Toy Bowl Championship. Thomas White to kick it away. Toe meets leather, and we're underway. It's a bit of an onside kick. Will bounce just shy of the 50 and is fouled upon in Colt territory by the Colts, just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll be the blue and white to begin the game from there, and that was Jordan Green to pounce on the ball. It'll be first down and 10 from the 44-yard line for the Colts.
First down.
Colts offense coming onto the field. Steelers defense already ready to go. They're ready to get this thing started. First play of the game really coming up right after this.
Colts moving from right to left. Colts are also in blue jerseys with white numbers, white pants, blue socks. Colts are in brown-looking jerseys with yellow numbers and yellow pants as well. Both teams wearing white domes, And Deuce will take it from under center. He, or as a design quarterback sneak, rather, he cut to the far side and was brought down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. So a negative loss of yards on the first play from scrimmage for either side. And it will be second down.
And I think that was Elijah Starks for the Steelers coming off the edge, coming around and bringing Deuce Bailey down to the turf.
That first down play, Deuce Bailey lined up under center. It looks like he's going to do more of the same here. There are 3 men in the backfield. Bailey's under center. The ball is snapped. He's going to hand it off. There's a hole past the line of scrimmage. Across the 45 goes the ball runner. He's down just shy of the 50-yard line. And Jimmy and I are so used to doing high school games, those tall athletes on the field, that it's hard to pick up these numbers right away with how compact that these players are. That looks like it was number 22, Devontre Patterson, to carry the ball and pick up a lot of that lost yardage and make it about 3rd and 6. 3rd and manageable, still 6 yards to go for the first down. Have to get into Steeler territory to pick it up. They are just shy of that right here, ball at the 48-yard line. Deuce under center once again. It'll be another handoff to the same guy. He's got room to run over the far sideline. And there's green grass. 20, 15, 10,
stay on your feet.
5. Touchdown Colts. 3 plays into the game. Devontre Patterson taking it to the house. And it's 6-0. Colts, the number 2 seed, looking for some revenge, who have yet to beat the Steelers this year.
A nice little run by Devontre Patterson. He gets to the outside, has the outside sealed for him, green grass for days, and he just takes it down the sideline. He got to about the 20-yard line, started stumbling over himself. I thought he may have ended up falling down, but he's able to keep on his feet, goes into the end zone, and the Colts go up 6-0.
That's one thing that we're going to probably see a lot of on this larger field. When I was talking before the game with Brandon Phillips, he said that there was a play in the semifinals in which it was, I believe it was Deuce Bailey. He broke about an 80-yard run, and he got chased at the 10 because he's just not used to running that far, and looked like that happened there with Patterson. It's going to be a 2-point conversion, but that only means it'll be worth 1 point if the Colts can get it. The ball is marked down at the 3-yard line. The handoff will go, looks like, to Ryan Stewart, number 83, but he is brought down about 1.5 yards shy of the end zone. So the 2-point conversion is no good with 6:23 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 6-0 lead for the Colts on a great long run, a run of about 52 yards by number 22, Devontre Patterson.
Just a great start for the Colts so far, 6-0 over the number 1 team in the league. You can't ask for a whole lot more than that, and now it's going to be up to the defense for the Colts to try to maintain this lead.
Especially taking into consideration how the drive started.
Yep.
When you had that negative play, it wasn't much. It was a design quarterback run. Patterson just couldn't get out to the outside, but the Steelers' defense was there, was pouncing on it. But the Colts didn't abandon the run game, and it paid off dividends in that 53-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
So it will be the Colts' turn to kick it away. And the Steelers will get the ball for the first time in this Division I Toy Bowl. Hey, we got 2 games for you today. How awesome is that? We'll have the Division II championship about 30-45 minutes after we're done here with the Division I championship. It'll once again be myself, Fletcher Keel, and my broadcast partner, Jimmy Stratman, here, right here on Dragon Nation, the branch of the Sporting Times Broadcasting Network. We're ready to kick it away. The kickoff will be picked up just shy of the 40-yard line. That looks like Tavon Wells to bring it out. He's cutting to the near side. He's across midfield. 45. 2 blue jerseys bring him down. It was Jake Price who grabbed him by the legs, and I believe it was Caleb Vashon to finally be able to catch up and bring down Wells. But a nice return for the Steelers. They'll have a short field to work with already in Colts territory. Ball sitting at the 42-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the number 1 seed Steelers.
And it was Devontae Patterson, too, also in on that stop, able to help bring him down.
And Devontae Patterson doing a little bit of everything so far, scoring a 53-yard touchdown, then helping stop what potentially could have been a kickoff touchdown return by Wells. We'll see what Mike Smith and his coaching staff have up their sleeve for the Steelers. And just you'll see across youth football everywhere, the head coaches are on the field to help direction their team. There is one receiver out to the far side for the Steelers, and in shotgun is how it was the weak I formation, a pitch back, and it'll be about a loss of about 5 yards.
Wow.
So it looked like it was Braden Smith to carry the ball, and he really had nowhere to go.
No, Matthew Edmonds for the Colts gets in the backfield, sniffs that one out immediately, and brings down the Steeler running back.
So very much like we saw the Colts offense begin with a negative yardage play, that's how the Steelers begin as well, except the one difference, a lot more yards being lost here, about 5 lost on the pitch back. The Colts only lost 2 on their first play from scrimmage on the quarterback keeper. 5, 10, and counting left in this opening quarter. Plenty of football left. 4 8-minute quarters before we crown a Division I champion. Back under center are the Steelers. It will be another handoff, and it's to the big Tavion Wells. He was the one to return the kickoff, and he got a couple of yards past the line of scrimmage, but not quite yet to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and long for this Steeler offense.
And that's just good defense by the Colts. Tavion Wells looked to bounce it outside. He got it up the field, ended up stiff-arming one person, but the Colts just a good bit of gang tackling, able to bring him down.
3rd and about 13 for the Steelers here. 2 men in the backfield as well, once again, it'll be another pitch back. This one again to number 18, Braden Smith. He's got up the far sideline. He's got room to run, 30. He's finally hit at the 25 and brought down. But the play that didn't work so well on first and 10 works wonders on 3rd and 13, and it's a fresh set of downs for the Steelers. They are close. They might actually be in the red zone. No, they're going to be about a yard shy. The ball marked at the 21-yard line. What a run by Braden Smith. He was starting to go one way. It looked like he was chased. He cut to the far sideline and was able to get inside the 25.
And Braden Smith just kind of lowered his shoulder at the end of that play. Good job by the Colts defender to stand in there, take the hit, and bring down Smith. But Smith just kind of lowered the boom at the end of that one.
Both teams on the same sideline. Where the benches are, not something that you see a ton of, especially if you watch a lot of high school football. And we've got a whistle, and it will be a timeout. Steelers, we are going to take it with them. The first timeout of the game called by either side comes with 3:45 to play in the opening quarter. It's 6-0 Colts, but the Steelers are driving. You're listening to the Division I Toy Bowl Championship right here on the Sporting Times Broadcast Network.
Bluegrass.
It's first down for the Steelers out of the timeout. 3:45 left to play in this first quarter. And once again from under center goes Tavon Bowers. He'll turn around, hand the ball off. Tavion Wells will get the carry, but he doesn't get much. And there's a fumble, and the Colts recover. The ball came out amongst the scrum. The Colts come up with the football. A great drive comes to an end for the Steelers. And the Colts, with their 6-0 lead, will take over on their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, when Tavion Wells got tackled, it didn't look like he was very confident in what happened, and he just kind of sat down. I didn't see what happened in the scrum, but the Colts came running out of it. The official signaled Colts ball, and the Colts are absolutely amped right now.
Not what you want if you're the Steelers out of the timeout on first down, just on the doorstep of the red zone, but here come the Colts. Bailey under center, again, 3 men in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff, room to run for the ball carrier. Once again, it looks like it's Devontae Patterson. The ball is loose, and the Steelers recovered. Back and forth we go in the later stages of this opening quarter, and the ball moves up to the 30-yard line. The Steelers will take over once again after the Colts had just one play following the Steelers fumble.
First down.
We had a 53-yard touchdown run. Now we got back-to-back fumbles. These teams are really going at it right now.
And give the Colts defense credit. as Tavon Wells is the tallest guy on the field by a good chunk of height. And the Colts having no problem bringing him down and even forcing the fumble. A receiver being spread out to the near side now for the Steelers. He's way out of the way of the play. The pitch back will go what looks like to Braden Smith. He's cutting to the near side. He's across the 25. Makes a move across the 20, 15, and is brought down at about the 12-yard line. Credit the tackle with Justin Posey, number 27 in blue and white. But what a run. Actually, I believe that was Dylan Manners, number 10, as opposed to 18, Braden Smith. What a run for Mr. Manners. And that is enough for a fresh set of downs. And the beauty here, Jimmy, is that the ball's at the 11-yard line. The Steelers don't have to score to get a fresh set of 4 downs.
Yep, it doesn't. And going back to that run, Dylan Manners just absolutely fantastic. Gets to the outside, makes a couple of juke moves, makes a couple of guys miss. Just a great run from the Steelers.
Jimmy Stratman, the man to my right. My name is Fletcher Keel. Approaching the 2-minute mark to play in this opening quarter. A bit of a broken play, a flag on the field. And it is Tavon Bowers to come down inside the 5-yard line. It was supposed to be a pitch play. No one was in the backfield, so Bowers just kind of took the hole he saw up the middle and brought it inside the 5, but a holding penalty is going to move the ball backwards for the Steelers, and that will make it first and about 15.
A broken play on that one. Tavon Bowers looked like he was going to pitch it to somebody, but both of his running backs evacuated quickly out of the backfield. He had nowhere to go with the ball, so he says, okay, I'll take it myself. Runs straight up the middle, gets a few yards, but that holding penalty, like you said, negates all of it, brings it back to about the 22-yard line.
2 receivers set now for the Steelers. 1 man pretty far to either side. Under center once again goes Bowers. 2 men in the backfield. The pitch will go to Wells. And Wells is wrapped up. Guess who? Devontre Patterson. Have yourself a quarter, my friend. Bring it down. The big Wells. That'll make it second and about 16. A loss of 1.
The Colts seeming to have no trouble with Tavion Wells out there on the field. Granted, it's not very hard to spot Tavion Wells with his height difference. They can zero in on him, but they're having absolutely no trouble bringing him down. It seems like every single time he gets the ball, there are 2 or 3 Colts right there waiting to make the stop.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. 6-0 is the Colts lead. We've seen a 53-yard touchdown run. We've also seen a couple of fumbles, 1 for either side. Under center goes Bowers. He pitches it back, and there is nowhere to run. Brought down outside of the 25. Did the ball carrier that looked again like Dylan Manners. We saw him bust a couple long runs today, but couldn't quite catch an edge here. And it is 3rd and back to Western Kentucky University for the Steelers.
And I think it was Cole Phillips who made the tackle for the Colts, able to wrap up the running back, just drag him down. A good form tackle by Phillips.
Bowers under center once again. A lot of yards need to be picked up here to convert on the 3rd down. Bowers is going to keep it. Actually, no, it's a bit of a wildcat. Looked like it was Javion Blackman to keep the ball, but he had nowhere to go. It's going to bring up 4th down. And let's see if the Steelers go for it here. And it looks like they are. They're going to keep the offense on the field as we are under a minute to play in this opening quarter.
And I couldn't quite see who made the stop for the Colts, but I could see coming off the bottom of the pile, it looked to be number 42, Jordan Green.
There's no real danger here at this age level if you go for it here and don't make it, because only 1 play ago from scrimmage that the Colts ran, the Steelers were able to force a fumble. And these kids aren't used to playing on the 100-yard field. They're used to more of an 80-yard layout on the surface. So here we go, 4th and seemingly forever. Have to get to the 1-yard line. The pitch back will go to Manners, and there is nowhere for him to go. He runs into 2 blue jerseys. It's a turnover on downs with 18 seconds to play in the opening quarter. The Colts have come out fired up. They're firing on all cylinders. They'll take their 6-0 lead and start at the 25.
And once again, it was Jordan Green making the stop, combining with Ryan Watt for the Colts. Both of them coming up big to make that 4th down stop.
So we'll see what the Colts can do in the closing seconds of this first quarter. How big would it be for the Colts if they can get a touchdown here? Maybe give it to number 2 in the backfield in Patterson. See if he can break another long run. The ball is at the 25-yard line in Colt territory. Bailey goes under center. 3 men in the backfield once again. It will be a handoff. It will go to 22, and he's going to get about 5 yards up to the 30-yard line, and that is going to signal the end of the first quarter. A great quarter for the Colts. A great quarter in stretches for the Steelers, but they've yet to put together a complete 8 minutes. The Colts sprint to the other side of the field. We sprint to a timeout here on the Sporting